Alright, I think we're live. Grand Rising family. Grand Rising. Good Rising. Whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's raining, but I'm walking in the nature, getting my walk in. And I was just, listening to Jay McPherson, getting my audios in while I'm walking. And I got inspired. So it was like, you know what? Let me give some energy back to the source, let me give some energy back to you guys. And with energy, I mean love, I was like, yeah, let me give some love back to the universe. And here I am. So yeah, getting the walk in. It's a beautiful day. Because I decide it's gonna be a beautiful day. That's literally what it is. But if you look at the title, I don't know what I wrote, but I think it has something to do with how to get what you want here, in the physical plane, in the physical realm, however you want to say it, on the one hand. And so people ask me, and I am the people, right? I am you. So I used to ask myself, how can I get what I want? The how. Do you understand what I'm saying? The how. How did he do it? How did he do it? Or how did she do it? Or how did you get that? Every time, somebody got a result or has something you want, and you look at it as magic, how did this person pull it off? How did he fucking do it? It looks like a fucking miracle, because it is. It is a miracle. It is a creation. It's, you're part of God, right? We are all gods. And we are here to create. What does a God do? He creates. So, I would even say, you have to move like a God, You have to move like a God, because if you don't, then you're not a God. And I don't know how I would feel about that. That would make me feel powerless. But back to getting what you want here. Getting what you want here. And type 1 if you're here, actually, so I can know it's live. Because the 4G, the 5G, can be a little bit, it won't show me, who's here and whatnot. But right now I'm not seeing any comments, so I don't know. But I'll just keep going anyway. So let's go. How do you get here what you want? I mean, to simply put it, or even how do you start, How do you start? Where do I start? If you say to me, I get DMs Typhoon, I want to live a better life. I'm sad, I'm depressed, I'm blah, blah, blah. I'm fat, I don't have the money I want. I'm not where I want to be. It's just simply, you have been doing the wrong things. You have been watching the wrong things. Right? You have been hearing the wrong things. And you're not where you are because you have been thinking the wrong way and you have been doing the right actions. That's literally what it is. Because I keep saying, for me, or at least what I've studied, consciousness backed up by action is manifestation. So as a God, it's your own responsibility, to think for yourself, right? To have the right thoughts, to be creative, to have the vision, as a walking God, to have the vision and to have the energy and the willpower inside of you It's up to you to think that way. And it's up to you to dominate with that thought throughout the day. Or else you're gonna slip, you know? And it's also up to you as a God to take on that action, you know? Action. I'm not saying here like you have to meditate on it and let the law of attraction, you know, let the law of attraction do its thing. I'm just gonna meditate. I'm gonna ask a fucking, you know, whatever the fuck I want. Like, it doesn't work like I want to be a millionaire. I'm gonna keep thinking about it, but I'm not gonna do shit. That's not how manifestation works. That's not how God works. Like, nah, that's not how God works. Yo, what up, Farks? Merhaba. Hoş geldin kardeşim. Okay, you can come. Germania. But yeah. So we're not here, you know, we're not here sitting and meditating and praying and wishing upon a star. Det är så släkt vir. Jot. Taur. But it's raining. But for you it might look like bad weather. But for me it's, you know, for me it's good weather. For me it's a beautiful day. It's whatever I say it is, you know. It's whatever I say it is. It's whatever I think it is, because whatever I think, it is my reality. You know, you gotta play with this. But back to, you know, getting what you want. You know. Getting what you want here. It's just simply, if you would stop doing the bullshit, you know, and get out of your own way, you know, like your life would like improve like immediately, you know, like your life would improve in like 1 week. Like, I swear, that's how it is. If you would stop doing the bullshit, if you would get out of your own way, because what do I mean with your own way? You know, like, let's say you stop watching the bullshit, you know, you stop scrolling on social media, you stop watching every video you see, you know, you stop the gaming, you stop the porn, you stop whatever, you know, that thing, you know, the one thing you do, you know, or multiple things you do, you know, it's bad for you, right? But if you would stop doing that, you would, like, you know, start getting results, start feeling better, start feeling more proud about yourself, and start having more time to actually do stuff, right? But you will instantly like feel better. But there's a but. You get bored, right? The thing is, you get bored because, hello, it's the Matrix, whatever, you know. I just call it just because it's been the last couple of years, like, the Matrix thing is like, you know, that's what's trending right now, you know, that's what's relevant right now. But in the illusion, like, yeah, you want to chill, you want to smoke, you want to party and whatnot, you know, shit get boring. So you stop your growth, right, to fuck off. Like, basically that's what it is, because you're getting too bored, right? Even though you're getting the results, even though you start feeling better, you stop doing the actions that make you feel good, and you go back to your shitty habits. And that's self-sabotage, you know. But I'm telling you, you can't give in. Like, you can't just not give in. Like, if you wanna be a god, you know, if you wanna transform your life, if you wanna live a fucking miraculous life that looks like fucking magic, then you can't be like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you guys, listen, it doesn't make sense. You can't be on the frequency, on the grind of growing, you know, and becoming and transforming and fucking off at the same time. That doesn't work. It doesn't work like that, you know. You can't be fucking off and doing things that are bad for you on a continuous basis. And also like, oh yeah, but I also want to grow. I want to make 6 figures. I want to look the best I can. You can't mix with it, My game started. Nice stream, yeah. So it doesn't work that way, and you gotta realize that, like, you gotta know this. I think it doesn't work. Like, you can't say like, okay, I'm gonna do the gym, I'm gonna eat healthy, I'm gonna read the books, gonna read the meditation, gonna start my own business. I'm gonna do that for 3 hours, but for the rest of the day I'm gonna scroll on YouTube, I'm gonna game, I'm gonna jerk off. I ain't gonna do shit all day. It doesn't work like that, right? Because the frequency becomes weaker. It's not determined, right? You're not determined. You just kind of want it, But I think so. You're underestimating what it takes, Like, you think like the dream and the glamour and the money and whatever it is you want. Like, you think it's okay. I just gotta do this for a couple weeks and then I got it. Boom. It doesn't work that way. It's like, okay, you attach yourself to a frequency of growth, right? And then you put action behind it and you stay there, right? You keep doing the actions on a daily basis. Like, you gotta keep your habits to point every day. Like, I would even call them like your rituals. Like, you gotta do your rituals on a daily basis, things that would keep you in the same state of mind that state of mind, let's call it that, a state of mind that is conducive for growth. That's where you want to be, and you got to stay there. And what's gonna make you stay there are these habits, are these rituals you do on a daily basis. Like, you gotta do the gym every day, you gotta eat healthy every day, you gotta go for walks every day, you gotta learn, study, work on your business, work on your physical, mental, attributes. Like, every day you gotta be there every day. Because if you don't, then yeah, it means you're fucking off. Like, do you get where this is going? Like, either you're growing or you're dying. Like, it doesn't work the same way. You can't do like both. İyi yayınlar, hayırlı sabahlar, merhaba. So you gotta make a decision, or I'm gonna acknowledge who I am, and take ownership and be one of the gods, right? And I'm gonna embrace it, and I'm gonna bring my own heaven here on earth. I'm gonna have the best life that I can. I'm gonna bring my best here, in this illusion, right? And I'm gonna love my brothers and sisters, right? I'm gonna give the love back. You can live that way, or you're gonna say, yeah, okay, maybe I'm not a god, I'm confused here, like, I don't know what to do. Let me bring hell here, let me bring hell here. Let me worry, let me be depressed, let me not have what I want to have, Like, these are two options you can have. Like, which one, where do you want to be, Do you want everything to go in your favor? Do you want to be the chosen one, the God, limitless? Or do you want to be, or do you want to be your name? They gave you a name. Do you want to be, like in my case, do you want to be Typhoon, They gave me a name. They gave me religion. They gave me my fucking ID number, and this is who you are, And that guy doesn't, that guy doesn't do get shit done, So it's up to you. It's up to you. Best generable, comment, bro. Comment. Feast. What if you play safe on the turret? Yeah, if you play safe, then don't look for no results, bro. Like, if you do what everybody does, if you do what the average guy does, then yeah, that's not, that means no results. The fuck are you talking about? I'm not talking to everyone, I'm not talking to everyone. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, if you understand the message, then you will, receive the message. But if you don't understand, I'm not here to, dig up lost souls. Like, that's what that is. not here to dig up lost souls. I'm only here to bring heaven to those, or show the path. Like I'm showing you the light. Like, this is who you are. You gotta get out of your own way. You gotta stop doing the bullshit, right? And then your life will automatically start be a lot fucking better. Like a lot. Like, and people gonna say, like, is that all I gotta do? Like, yeah, motherfucker, that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Like, I'm not even like you're not gonna believe it. Like, you don't know. Like, that's all you gotta do, but you're not willing to do it. It sounds so easy. So you're saying like, so people say like, yo, you're saying like, yo, I gotta stop doing the bullshit and I gotta love myself more. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. But the thing is, you don't want to feel good. You feel sorry for yourself. Like feeling good, freedom it's a fight. It's a daily fight, right? That you have to get into. It's not given to you. You gotta fight for that feeling, right? You gotta fight for the things you want to have. They're not just gonna come by itself. Go down the slide, yeah. Go down the slide, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Maybe I will, but I think I will get stuck inside. So yeah, man. Like, that's all you gotta do. Stop it. Like, really, you gotta stop the shit you're doing. You gotta stop the shit doing. Because why do I say that? If you stop doing the bullshit, if you stop hearing bullshit, if you stop seeing bullshit, and you just don't, like, you just don't fuck with that shit, if you just don't, then you're not gonna have those thoughts anymore. You're not gonna have that vision anymore, and you're not gonna be the same person anymore, because you stopped brainwashing yourself, poisoning your mind, with the things that have given us, right? So if you're gonna stop that, you're gonna automatically, you're gonna forget. Like, okay, you're gonna start like detach. Okay, if you haven't like watched social media, YouTube videos, like porn in like 1 week, you're gonna start thinking differently. You're gonna have different ideas. You're gonna be more creative. You're gonna have more energy, and you're gonna see the shit different than that it is. Right? You're gonna see this shit different. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta stop doing the bullshit. That's all you gotta do, and things will get automatically better. And then, of course, there's the action thing. Now you don't think in a toxic way. You don't have these bad thoughts, or you don't have these thoughts that are fucking useless. And now you're gonna, start incorporating the habits, like the self-love. Like I don't want to, like, I refuse to even call them like habits. Nah, this is just self-love. This is just self-love. Like going to the gym, eating good food, and also eating good mind food are things you're doing because you love yourself, right? So they're not like even like habits. It's just self-love. Like, stop the bullshit and just start loving yourself, and then shit's gonna go way better for you. But I know most of y'all are not gonna do it because, yeah, you just don't want to feel good, right? You like it in hell. You like it in here in hell, right? But that's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it, If you want to stay here, yeah. Or maybe not. Maybe you're already living the best life, right? Maybe you are. I don't know. I can't know everything, right? Maybe you're already there. Maybe you're just a version of me that's already been there, done that, You can create, anything you want, any result you want. It's crazy. But like I said again, I'm not talking to everyone. And this is just, I'm not saying like this is the only way you gotta do this, but I'm just saying, like, if you really truly deep down want change want change to happen and you're not happy where you are, and you're literally tired and sick of living this way, and you can't go any more further living like this. That's what I'm talking to. And you want to be the change. That's all. This is the message for you, you know. This is the message for you. I know, like, this will fix, you know, 90% of your problems. Like, it really will, if you stop doing the bullshit, you know. That's all you gotta do. It sounds easy. I mean, it is easy, but it's just the beginning requires willpower, like really wanting to change, you know, to transform into what you really are destined to be, which is a God, you know, which is a God. Like, you're a God, I'm a God, we are all gods, but you gotta tap into that God power, you know. So you gotta move like a God, you gotta think like a God, you know. And you gotta start living the best life you can and bring your own heaven, bring your own best life here. There's no way around it. Like any other message that is degrading, depressing, demotivating, like, stay the fuck out of my way. Like negativity, like, nah, you don't rock with that, because you gotta stay in the frequency of growth. Like, you wanna grow, you gotta be, the thoughts you have gotta be love, you know, growing, positivity. And not like even like positivity, but like just the God frequency. That's what I'm calling it, you know, the God frequency. And let me tell you, let me talk to the people, that are not taking this serious, or like saying like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, okay, would you want to live any other way? Because I'm telling you, if you're not living this way, or at least like close to, you know, growing every day, you know, bringing the best of you here, like every day, then the opposite pole is, you know, nothingness. The opposite is hell. Like, you know this, right? There's hell or heaven. I'm not talking about like literally like hell or heaven, you know. I'm not fucking Christian or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm talking about terms like, you know, a good feeling or a bad feeling. Like when you wake up, like, you know, are you feeling good? Are you feeling excited? You know, are you feeling energized? Or is it like, you know, I wake up and I don't want to get out of bed type shit? You know, I'm like asking myself, why am I here? Why everything sucks? Like, I'm talking about that type of feeling, you know? Like, where do you want to be? Even if I was wrong, like, even, let's say, like, okay, I did the studies, you know, I did my research, I studied every day, and it makes sense to me, right? That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's why I'm talking about this. That's why I have these thoughts, because I truly believe in it, you know. And let's say it wasn't true. Let's say what I'm talking is bullshit, you know, doesn't make sense. Okay. Even if it's not, it's getting me results. It's making me feel better. It's getting me what I want here. So I'm gonna keep thinking this way, because I like it that way. Because before I was moving like this, things were not going in my favor. But once I start thinking like this, then I changed. Mountains started moving, you know. Money started to come. I started to look better. I started to love myself more, and I started to, you know, love the universe more.